Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Giga Bowser. This was a video that I had planned for a while and it's finally here. The reasons I wanted to make this is not only is he one of my favorite characters in video game history, but a lot of people I talk to don't really know who he is. So I figured I might as well make an entire video dedicated to him. So who is Giga Bowser? He is a beefed up transformation of the iconic Mario villain exclusive to the Smash Bros. Franchise. He makes his first appearance in the second game, Super Smash Bros. Melee, which is also Bowser's debut in the series. Classic mode returns from the original game, but it's more randomized, likely due to the increased roster size. However, this time, there is also Adventure mode, which is more structured, and at the end of that, instead of fighting Master Hand like you would in Classic mode, you fight Bowser, and when you beat him, you see his trophy fall down into the abyss. However, if you clear Adventure mode on normal difficulty or higher in under 18 minutes, what'll happen is, you'll see his trophy rise right back up to the stage, be struck by lightning, and out comes a brand new form of Bowser we have never seen before. He is everything Bowser is, but so much better. He is twice the size of Bowser, he has greater range with his attacks, he has a much higher knockback resistance, and of course, he hits much harder. His fire breath actually doesn't diminish unlike his regular counterpart. His smashes have secondary effects. For example, his forward smash has an explosion effect, his up smash has an electricity effect, and his down smash can freeze opponents. And to tie it all into a bow, he goes from looking like this to looking like this. And it's an absolutely satisfying fight, and it's even more satisfying when you beat him. However, this isn't the only time you fight Giga Bowser in this game. There is also a new mode called Event Mode, and there are 51 event matches, and they all have their own gimmicky stages, and it's pretty nice. And in the final one, Giga Bowser is fought again, alongside Mewtwo and Ganondorf, who are pretty much the villain reps of the series, at least in this game. Giga Bowser's knockback resistance was nerfed, to make it more of a fair fight. Giga Bowser appears again in Brawl as Bowser's final smash, where he can transform into Giga Bowser for a short period of time. And this is my favorite Giga Bowser design in the entire series. I mean, just look at him. I mean, I like Brawl's design altogether. I love their ultra-realistic models. He appears again in Smash 4, and while Bowser had some moveset and animation changes, Giga Bowser kept all the old stuff, which is understandable. He's more or less the same. However, in Smash Ultimate, they removed controllable final smashes, and this time Giga Bowser grows gigantic, goes into the background, and tries to punch the opponent, and if his punch lands, he takes an entire stock. He also appears as a boss. He actually lost some moves. I mean, if you can actually mod him into the game, you'll notice this. Which leads me to the next portion. You can actually use cheats, debug mode, and a few mods to get Giga Bowser to be playable. This was first experimented on in Melee, where he actually had a small niche in the competitive scene. He was first experimented on by legendary Smash player Mewtwo King for a short while. And then in 2020, recently, he was actually entered in tournaments. And a Smash player from my own state of New Jersey, Dark Gen X, actually won a tournament with him, much to the chagrin of all the other players, or at least most of them. But due to needing to cheat and use debug mode to play as him, it's going to be very limited. However, he becomes a full-on playable character in Smash mods, such as Project M and Smash Remix, where if you press a certain button while selecting Bowser, you can play as Giga Bowser, with alternate color palettes and everything. It's worthy to note that in the official Smash games, Giga Bowser does not have alternate colors. A prime example of this is the Bowser in Melee that transforms into Giga Bowser is the black color palette. The Bowser that has the standard color palette does not transform into him on easy and very easy. Unless you yourself are the black Bowser, then he'll have the standard color. And in Brawl, no matter what color palette you choose, in every other game, no matter what color palette you choose, he will always have the standard colors upon transforming. For example, you could be the white-shelled Bowser, and he will still transform into his regular colors. However, in Project M, he has all the alternate colors, and it's a thing of beauty. He was actually nerfed, so he takes regular knockback like everybody else. kind of taking from his Event 51 counterpart. However, in Smash Remix, he is the most overpowered character in the entire game, and deservingly so. I mean, I could actually sweep Supersonic level 10 with Giga Bowser. That's just how busted he is. You have to get him up, you have to get his damage percentage up to 100 just to make him feel something. And he actually has all of Bowser's animations. I mean, if you ever wanted to see Giga Bowser do a drop kick, now you can. Bowser's Nair is already funny enough, but here's Giga Bowser doing it. Oh, and that's not all. If you pause the game, he's one of the characters that can blink. And if you pause the game at a certain moment, he will make this face. And it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. I use it as a meme all the time for whenever somebody says something stupid, or it's a situation or something I disapprove of. You can use it for almost any of those situations. If there's something you don't like, use this. However, he's not playable yet in HDR, which is the mod to Smash Ultimate. I mean, Smash Ultimate is too new, so there's a lot of... You can only do so much with the engine at the moment. I mean, it took a long time for Project M to introduce so many more characters. So, that's Giga Bowser. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you in the future. You have a good one.